All right, guys, how's it going? Did you watch the morning briefing today? Oh, it was like going back in time, wasn't it, guys? Some of you remember the good old days on here. Do you remember the serious biz videos, the tripod rants? They're probably best left in the past, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of wet wipes around today, and we wouldn't want to offend them, would we, guys? Oh, I'm offended. Why are you offended? I don't know, but I'm offended. I'm offended for him. Oh, I don't know, but I'm offended. They're all offended, aren't they? Oh, I'm offended. I'm offended. It is time for another exclusive. All right. Now, I've sat on this for a couple of days, to be honest with you. Do you know why? Because it's shite. It's fucking pathetic. I can't even believe I'm addressing it, to be honest with you. But the thing is, you've got to address these things because some people don't know where these rumours and where this nonsense comes from. All right? Now, on the Cop Talk VIP members website, one of my fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, VIP members actually posted this claim word for word the other day in a discussion about Arne Slot. But it didn't say where it came from. Now, they weren't trying to mislead anyone. They just went, oh, I've been sent this. Apparently, it's from someone in the know. ITK, in the know. Twitter twat, that also stands for, okay? TT. So, and I had to respond and say, nah. He said, no, it's from fucking Indy. Right, you guys must know Indy, the infamous Indy Kyler account on X. Now, I've got nothing against that account. It's pretty genius who's behind it, right? Because they're making a few bob. Do you know what I'm saying? They're making a few bob from allegedly exploiting people and misleading people. Okay, that's what some people think. I always say it's worth a follow just for the giggle, shits and giggles and all that, right? But if you, it's just entertainment value, all right? If you're one of them people that's going to say, Mark, do not embarrass yourself in the comment section or you'll get slaughtered. Honestly, this channel is not for you if you think that account is genuinely clued up and in the know, right? It really isn't. You do and whatever you want. It's not my business, all right? But just please don't come on here and insult the grown-ups, all right? So, this is what the account posted the other day, right? This is the claim. Word for word. Exclusive. And then there's an emoji of a bomb. You know, like when them, you know, like you used to see in them, like, what was that, Roadrunner and all that, beep, beep, you know, holding a bomb and it had a fuse on it, them little black round bomb. You know what I mean, don't you? Right? So the emoji's there for effect, like mind-blowing. Oh my God, it's unbelievable, explosive. Do you know what I mean? All right? Exclusive bomb emoji. Liverpool are concerned. No shit. Liverpool are concerned. Really? Good. Jurgen Klopp would say yes. Yes to what? He'd say yes to what? A game of paddle? Liverpool owners, officials, it says Liverpool owners / officials, are really starting to get concerned over the team's performances, not just the results. Arne Slot's job is safe for now, but if performances don't pick up, they won't hesitate to make a change mid-season. Our sources... Remy, have you shit? No, what? Bullshit. I see. Are saying the club owners think Jurgen Klopp might be open to a sensational return. But as of now, there's been no contact. Right, now listen. I think I've made it pretty clear so far in this video what I think of that claim, right? I do not need to break it down, right? But what I have done is I copied and pasted it and gave it to Dave, right? Now, Dave is my AI assistant. He's been trained to analyse football articles, claims like this, right? The journalists that publish them and numpties like this that publish them and the platforms and the outlets where, you know, that put them on us, right? This is social media, this is X. So it's not a newspaper or a website or anything, right? But the reason why I run it by Dave is more or less like, Dave, you won't believe this shit. Can you just add this to the log? We have a log of everything this numpty says, all right? which is very handy to look back at. But we also have a log of every other credible journalist like Paul Joyce and Ornstein, right? It's just so that we can keep a record. So Dave keeps a record. And he responded to, I didn't even have to ask Dave. I didn't even have to say to him, Dave, what do you think of this silly cunt today? Right? And he responded as follows. Reality check. Now, I think that's perfect wording. Reality check. Give yourself one if you believe this shite. Over to Dave. A perfect example of Indy's favourite trick. State the obvious, dress it as insider intel. Liverpool are struggling at the time of posting, so saying the owners are concerned is a no-risk statement that any fan could guess. The Arne Slot's job is safe for now line is a built-in hedge. He can later claim credit either way if Slot stays or goes. They won't hesitate to make a change, another classic catch-all phrase with no evidence or attribution. The big hook. Owners think Klopp might be open to a return is pure fantasy fodder. It's completely unverifiable and contradicts every credible report about Klopp taking an extended break from management. The closing disclaimer, you always look for the get outs. You guys, I must have taught you guys by now. Always look for the get out. The closing disclaimer, but as of now, there's been no contact. Neatly wipes away any accountability, says Dave. It's how Indy avoids ever being outright wrong. There's no name source, no club quotes, and no factual basis, just conjecture phrased as revelation. Do you want Dave's verdict? Well, I'm going to tell you what Dave thinks. 0% scoop, 100% hedge. This is Indy's bread and butter. Take a predictable narrative, wrap it in emojis and call it an exclusive. It's not an exclusive. It's pub gossip dressed as inside information, written to farm engagement from desperate fans, nostalgic for Klopp. It's the football equivalent of whispering, wouldn't it be mad if? And then pretending it's breaking news. Now, I am going over this purely because I know these numpties on here. See this? This is social media. This is X, right? And you might think, Dunk, if you don't, believe these people, the majority of them, not all, the majority of them, why have you got it there? I'll tell you why. Because when I'm facing that way, right, and doing my work, and one of these columns might start suddenly going fast, like updating really fast. That means someone's retweeting something, right? And I go, oh, what's happening over there? And I can see, right, what's being claimed around the world in real time, right? So when someone then comes to me and goes, don't, have you heard? I can go, yeah, and I know exactly where it fucking come from, right? Now, each column is set with specific criteria, all right? And it probably needs updating to it, so they haven't updated it for a long while. So this one mentions anything to do with Liverpool FC, this one LFC, this one Arne Slot, that one Anfield, and there's more off to the side, all right? But each update has to meet a certain criteria, all right? So just because you mention Liverpool, it wouldn't appear in the Liverpool FC column. It's when the message is amplified. So if I was to put Jurgen Klopp as one of these columns, I could say, only tell me about Jurgen Klopp if it's retweeted zillions of times, for example. And then I will see the column move. And then I can look to my side and say, what's that fucking Indy said now? And then when I go on the members website over here and someone says, oh, I've heard this afternoon, I can go, DKB, Dunk knows best, this is where it comes from. Now, you've only got 3 columns there. There's multiple columns off to the side. So I like to keep an eye on these fuckers, is what I'm saying to you. You won't go far wrong if you fucking follow me. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. I've been doing this for nearly 30 years. And there is not one of these people that I would ever recommend to you other than the likes of Paul Joyce and David Ornstein. That is it. If you want to follow Fabrizio Romano, oh, what a surprise, he's here, right? Then fair enough, but he's another prick and all. To be honest, if you want to be brutally honest, rent a tweet, right? He's got his uses. He's got his uses, but it depends how much he's being paid, right? Do you know what I'm saying? However, also another genius. Fabrizio Romano. Should we do this in a separate video? Let's do it in a separate video because this is 10 minutes long. Because there's one right here. I don't know if you... Oh, you can't see it. It's just off screen. Can I move it across? I'm right-handed. Here we go. Can you see it? Yeah. This one. We got one right here about Fabrizio Romano. Let's come back and see what that silly cunt's got to say as well. All right. Now... if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up this video. If you're a wet wipe, please thumbs it down, you weak pussy. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you, please. It'd been very, very nice, all right? But you've only got one go at it if you're going to leave anything nasty. Mark my words, all right? Now, if you're one of my peoples and you want to support my channel, there is a love heart under my video. I'm not going to fucking grovel and beg, waste of fucking time. It's always the same people that support me. But you know what? When they do click that love heart, I give them a shout out in the morning briefings. That's right. And there's a link in the video description for Revolut, which is my beer fun for Saturday next weekend. And right now, I can't wait to get to Saturday. All right? Because I feel like today, there's things getting on my tits. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Next, Fabrizio Romano. More Salah!